Hello, and once again, welcome to another training session brought to you by Letter Tape. Don't know if I can really call this an aha moment or a dope moment. Following up on some of the tutorials I did on paths, while the information in them is almost completely correct, there's one correction I will make in this segment. There's something else that I'm going to add to what I had before that's kind of the duh moment. If you go back to the trails or footpaths, and you've got the regular paths that we've already gone through, and the enter paths and all that, Q path. There's been some that have made comments of there's a much easier way to do this, and I think this is one of the videos that they've chosen to make those comments, but none of those people wanted to say what they meant. Well, I think this is what they meant, and I'll go ahead and share it. Yeah, we've got this way of doing the path where you kind of mouse over the arrow and you hold in the left mouse button, and then you can kind of go up and down with the mouse to lay the path, or you can click and put it in, or right click on it to delete it. The easier way, or at least, yeah, anyway, is this little icon here that looks like a push pin. I kind of ignored it because a push pin to me just isn't intuitive. But anyway, click on that, and now you've got controls similar to what you have when you're building a coaster. I'll turn that off right now. So now what you can do is you've got the arrow pointing in the direction that you're going to be building. You can build the path out, you can delete, you can turn to the right, start building the path that way, left, build the path that way, or just keep building like that. Delete, deletes back from where you were. And then here you can go up, straight, up higher with steps, straight, same thing, right turn, straight. So yes, this is much easier. It's kind of my dope moment, but as you can see, it's just a much easier way to lay the path. Pretty much the rest of it's going to be the same. I'm just going to put the path going straight. And if we head into this piece here, it will cut into that terrain. Now it could be the update that I have, perhaps, that is allowing it to cut, because as you can see, I do not have cut into terrain on contact enabled, but it's still cutting into that. If I enable it, it cuts into it just like it should, unless what it's meaning, and probably what it is meaning, is you can see I have this other type of terrain here, this not flat surface but sloping. And I think I may have said on one of the other tutorials that you cannot build a path into a curved surface. Here's where the correction comes into play. I have this area selected, and if I do not have this down here, cut into terrain on contact, selected, if I try to build that direction, I'm not able to. Even if I use this here, click, it's trying to go around it. I enable this, cut in terrain on contact, and now it cuts into the terrain basically until it gets this flat surface. This is where you could go into scenery and where terrain surfaces, and then you can add objects like this to try and make it look a little cleaner so that it doesn't look quite as ugly. But you can work with that. But there you go. My addendum to the former tutorials on paths. A little bit easier if you actually click on all the buttons that are available. Then you've got that. So enjoy. Sorry I didn't know about it before. It doesn't change too much, but sure saves you a heck of a lot of time. Enjoy. Bye.